If it helps Tali, I will. But at heart, she remains Tali'Zorah Vas Nema, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zaal'Koris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali'Zorah in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Look, Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that
Vitor,
place,
come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find
Good.
the things that...
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you
I know.
did.
But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jam. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala Ra. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
Power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote. That would favor peace then, as Shala Ran is too careful to... But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living
Rael
creatures?
should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a
The
childhood
fact
toy.
that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great
A
deal.
ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty. Zalcor. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's
If you're not
camp.
interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
Let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to charge. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
Determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for art.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find
You
something.
want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the
You're
Quarians.
insane.
Thank you for the
It
information.
was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's
Can't really
trouble.
comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot
We should
things.
get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there. Shepard, good to see you again.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there. Shepard, good to see you again.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for
Keela,
what's
I hope
happening?
not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I
I don't
thought.
think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect us. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show the...
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
How have you been,
Physical
Rieger?
damage wasn't bad. I was down. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people
We can't
to
afford a
infect.
frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive
We should
on
get
that.
to the Alaray soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried.
I don't understand. You put your
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting
The
a suit.
bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a...
I don't understand.
Environment.
The bubbles
There's a
let-
celebration when a child gets
I'm not
her
hearing much
first-
about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told
If you say
Shepard.
so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in
What
the
kind of
bubble.
evidence will carry weight with
Tali,
the Admiral?
you admitted to sending Geth parts.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own.
Then find records of your shipment and experiment. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or...
You're thinking of war?
I am
With
not, Tali.
I know
but
the
others
migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't
We
take on the
grow
Geth.
tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable.
I'm not giving you my opinion.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Ala.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll
I'm
find
more
something.
concerned with finding my
I
father.
wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali.
I'm glad
Admiral.
someone
I
is.
believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves in, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me about the other Admirals? Anything that might help me change
When you
their
didn't
mind?
recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very... On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she... Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was. The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy... He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking... Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid. The man is a damn Geth Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance
You
with
and Tali's
him.
father go back a long ways.
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge in the Batarians.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freight. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full
I know
scale.
Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday.
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're
We're
playing
too
with fire.
comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Tali, Shepard, you should get to the Alarai.
Thanks for the
Good luck.
information.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about
Only
the
that you
Alarai?
should have let... When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any...
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I
The
only...
captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessel and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's register. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another
I've
ship.
occasionally entertained the idea of something with a nice, respectable name, but I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against... But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's
You
trial.
are correct. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new
Can the
colony.
Quarians coexist with the Geth?
I
after
don't
all?
know. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it had... That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say
I
that.
don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father...
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
If anyone can retake the
My father dead? Or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Rand herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty... For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is
That's
going?
a more complex... The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of...
Seems like you're cut out of...
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me, if my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet. And of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
Why is the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using... We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Why'd you post guards outside our
Aside
ship?
from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain,
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
killing them. Talizor is guilty.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain and...
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on
I'm
the
afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth.
Combat drones away. Got you. Obstacle countermeasures.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzor ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haestrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other... Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that for very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most... Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Read this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
We've got trouble.
This should punch through their armor.
Scratch one! Combat drone ready. This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but if... They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogram.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was
No,
running?
Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't... I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor. Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking tech. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were... What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on. No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Han-Gerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this... It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I care. console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
We have to. I know. I just...
Do we have enough parts to bring more online? Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material. Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This is valuable.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He did leave a message. Rael used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was the gift Rael wanted to give to his daughter.
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I wanted.
I know, but it's the only one he could give. Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Off the record? Rael Zora was bringing the Geth online and networking them for weapons tests.
Kila.
You can never tell anyone, Hen.
You have my word. Thanks for keeping quiet. I would have heard what your father wanted for the fleet. I'm just glad you didn't have to pay for his mistakes. Be well, Tali. Fly safe.
Very impressive. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow...
Goodbye, Admiral.
Nice job, you two.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation
We shall
worse.
see, Commander. Many things are...
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the Alarai.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haestrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the home?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Cal, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
No messages for you, Commander.
What's this area? That's all for now.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into all that infighting. See, you were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to
I
them?
have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up, and part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time
I
to
don't
mourn.
think life is about, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by... I should get back to work. But thanks for checking.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's... Fuel reserves at 50%.
you.